all these levels are just it's just it's progressing.
Yeah. So Denny's, right? So when we were talking at Denny's, you said that COVID was really the catalyst, or was it? But when did you get in the studio? Tell me about that.
That was another. See, that was a reemergence. COVID was more so a reemergence of me taking it more serious because at this time, the earlier times, it was always a hobby.
Okay.
It's a passion, but it was a hobby.
And no mixtapes, no nothing recorded.
Just somebody got some shit. Somebody out there in Dade County got stuff from my earlier stuff.
Okay.
But
and you always you always went by your current name?
No. Real People's started in like 2004.
Okay.
But before that, I was Jay on the mic.
Jay on the mic. You was a junior artist at that point.
Yeah, I was Jay on the mic.
Okay.
And that was what I was saying when I was freestyling. Jay on the mic, Jay in the back.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a rap name. It was just.
So when Rose People came out, at that time when you decided to take on that name, you didn't have any recordings or anything.
I had recordings.
Okay.
Before that, like I say, it was probably on a DJ, and I remember one time we got into, because before that, honestly, while I was freestyling and just playing around with it, I actually had a group, and we were dancing.
Okay.
So dancing was a thing in Miami. We had a dance group, but I got a lot of even like with the show tape, I got that work ethic creating a show tape from dancing, because we would have to have a show tape, a mixtape with our routines in the segments and stuff like that. So I used that, and I took that with my work ethic with creating a show tape for my performances when I'm rapping.
Okay.
So we always had to have some type of dope ass mix from a DJ. So one of the DJs that was creating our show tape back in the day with the dance group, I got with him. I said, "Hey man, I'm trying to rap. Let me get in your studio and do a demo."
Wow.
And that's the first time I actually, but his shit wasn't really a studio. It was like a DJ set, and he had a mic. And I started that routine with that dude, and that dude bullshitted. And then I went with what's my man name in Chocolate City, back in Chocolate City in Ghouls, E. They called him E. And this dude had a big ass DJ system in the hood, and he stayed in the projects. But when you go in his house, his shit was luxurious. He had
laid out.
Yeah, it was laid out. He had freaking like, what's that shit? He used to like velour.
Oh yeah.
He had velour material,
Oh my
suede
God.
all in his shit.
That's because they didn't know what the heck was his real income.
Yeah. So I go in E joint, and E would let me cut records in his joint, and then with that I knew, I'm like, okay, I'm progressing, because he didn't know how to work a studio really. So I'm like, he's not really an engineer.
Yeah, he just has he has it.
He just had it, and it took a couple years.
Okay.
My first time was it? My first